I'm funny and great, you feel me? First of all, I gotta say free Thug, free Lucci, you feel me? I have no side in this now. I don't know why they into it. I don't know what the hell going on. But I do know they've been beefing for a long ass time. I really think they started beefing cause of Nut, cause I heard Nut snitched, but people saying he didn't, people saying he is. I don't really know what's going on, so I'm finna go ahead and react to it right now, cause I wanna know what's going on. I wanna know what's going on. We all wanna know what's going on. So let's see what's going on, baby. Before we do that, get to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, cause if you don't hit that notification bell, I'm gonna have to find it. Say it's on my main channel. Don't know if y'all subscribed over there. Go subscribe to G-Dot right now. I'm gonna find people that don't subscribe and I'm gonna beat. So don't play with me like I'm one of them. Cause the last thing I'm gonna be is one of them. You feel me? But let's go ahead and get straight into the video right now. We got a long ass video, shit like an hour long. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. See what the hell going on, man. See why they into it. Thug, Lucci, I would love to hear them on a song together. That'd be the best song of all time.
For the person who shot 3 people, including a 14-year-old. 1 man died.
Robbed, killed,
damn.
Got shot, stole, you know, everything. I don't got shot, you know, it will. My baby mama.
That's what's going on in Atlanta, though.
My mama and her friend, both of them got shot. One bad move can jeopardize, like, my whole life.
For real, though, it's going down in Atlanta. Damn it, just like Texas, down south. Going down, everybody got a pipe.
Arguably hip-hop's modern-day capital city.
No, for sure, I will say that. I will say that's a lot of good rappers in Atlanta.
Legend status era after era. Back in the day, we had the likes of Ludacris,
right,
and Lil Jon turn out the city with their shout and crunk-based rap bangers.
Bro, going platinum, triple platinum.
The likes of newer school trap rappers like Gucci Mane, OJ the Juke Man,
Waka Flocka not from no damn ATL. Ain't from like Alabama or some shit.
Car in Atlanta. T.I., Young G.
No, I think he is from Riverdale. He is from Atlanta. I'm tweaking.
2 Chainz, 21 Savage. There's so many Atlanta.
They never put Shawty Low in the same category as 21 Savage and 2 Chainz. They never put them in the same category.
Legends of Atlanta emerge.
Hell no.
If you know rap or drill music very well, then you'll know that often behind the rap hits are gangs and hitters.
Hell yeah.
Atlanta itself has had,
especially in Atlanta, everybody part of a gang damn near. He a rapper in Atlanta.
BMF or the Black Mafia family were a notorious ring of drug traffickers who were running the city back in the noughties. Came
straight from Detroit and ran. Do you understand that shit, bro? They came from Detroit, ran Atlanta like it was they shit, and they was telling Atlanta artists, "We ain't gonna." They told Gucci Man, "We ain't gonna sign you because you be robbing niggas." You was supposed to sign a nigga. You in his city. That was some real boss shit right there.
The point where they were even getting billboards to advertise their criminal enterprise / record label. Now,
they was bapping out, tweaking. I ain't liking that. They capping.
Operations that have come through Atlanta, but that does provide the backdrop to a number of smaller outfits that would spawn some of the biggest names in Atlanta rap today. Right. On the opposite end of the spectrum to the flashy, big money throwing lifestyle of the BMF, with the young G's coming up in the most difficult streets of Atlanta.
Jonesboro Road.
Simply trying to make
going down on Jonesboro Road.
A lot of young men have come up through the trenches of Atlanta, eventually managing to make something of themselves, escaping the streets through a legitimate career in the music industry. With some even being lucky enough to become chart-topping megastars. And getting
a few of them, there's a lot of people in Atlanta that came from the hood that started topping charts and shit. A lot of them actually. Be surprised, for real.
Stay there. Today, we're going to be telling the story of 2 rappers, both coming out of the slums of 2 different parts of Atlanta's Zone 3. With both rappers,
they was both from Zone 3?
Get out of the streets, going clear and making millions of dollars legitimately through the music industry. But unfortunately, by the end of this story, you'll see that one side would remain a little too close to the streets, and sadly getting caught up in a jam at the very height of his career. This is truly
both of them kind of did, I ain't gonna lie, both of them got caught up in the jam at the height of their career, if you want to talk about it.
Sometimes you can work your entire life for an opportunity that can be lost in a second when your past life comes back to haunt you. This is the
That's why you gotta change your life. You gotta leave all the beef and bullshit alone, man.
And YFN Lucci's
and another thing, I don't know what's wrong with all these goddamn Atlanta rappers, bro. Y'all gotta move out the city, bro. I know Atlanta is like Atlanta different because Atlanta one of the only places you can be from there and stay there and like it should have happened, but it don't happen all the time. You feel me? But if y'all niggas would have moved to Miami, New York, LA, this shit wouldn't have happened to you. You would have been fine, bro. I promise you, Lucci and Thug wouldn't have got locked up if they moved out of Atlanta. I promise.
A story which has been kept pretty secret for a number of years, but through weeks of meticulous research, pouring through lyrics, internet forums and news reports, so today I'm going to unpack and unravel one of Atlanta's most iconic and complicated beats.
Let's get into it. This is very complicated. Let's get into it. Nah, I ain't trying to hear no word from your sponsor, boy. I ain't signed up for that. You ain't pay me, so why the hell I gotta hear pay for your sponsor? You know what I'm saying? Tell them cut that check, then I pay it on my videos. Tell them cut that goddamn check.
Young Thug is truly one of the
Zone
most
3.
unique and talented rappers of the last 10 years. Endlessly creative, his enormous catalogue is packed wall to wall with bangers.
For
Coming
sure.
from the slums of Atlanta, making some
He
of
was
the
a shooter.
greatest rap music imaginable over the course of a decade-long career.
That niggas
Young
don't know
Thug
about this
ascended from
thug.
the gutter going
Niggas don't know about that thug. They know about this thug. They
full-blown
don't know about that
pop star.
thug.
Number one hits with Camila Cabello, Travis Scott, and Drake have all cemented him as one of the most reliable hit-making guest features over the past few years.
For sure.
Putting
Going
him
crazy,
well on his way to
snapping.
his personal goal of having 10 number ones.
This year I want 10 number one singles.
If you don't freestyle and you actually work on the singles and record great choruses and develop your songs, yes.
However, behind
Oh,
the
bro,
Young
you just gotta
Thug
develop your
is
shit, bro. You can't be going there freestyling, hopping out the booth, going back to the
In
trap.
fact, when Sway asked
Yeah,
Young
develop
Thug
the
where he
shit.
was from, he had an interesting answer.
Where did you come from? Like, what is your background? Like, you, okay, what's the
Man,
man? You got
streets.
a thug. You got to, you know, well, you
Man,
do
we
that.
came from the streets. I'm
Okay.
talking like goddamn.
Yes.
For real though, I ain't gonna
Truly
lie.
from the
Growing up,
streets.
I want to say this right now. If you grow up in goddamn Atlanta and you broke, nigga, shit, that's the slums, okay? I know why we talking about Chicago a lot, but I can say from experience, if you in the slums in the goddamn hood in Atlanta, it's bad, bro. I was just passing by and that shit bad, bro. It's not where you want to be. It's not what you think. It's not that, bro. You need to goddamn just move. Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all supposed to get some money and move, not get some money and stay there. At least build the hood up.
Been shot at.
Y'all ain't built the projects up, nothing. At least Rollo goddamn bought the projects.
Everything that happened, it done been both ways. Robbed, killed, you got shot, stole, you know, everything. All those people.
And sure enough, here Thug is, in the trenches before the fame, toting straps,
Yeah.
wiping his nose, and teaching infants how to throw up the blood sign.
Yep.
In the trench and keep pistols. Like you be hold up. You know all day, nigga. Wipe your nose, nigga. No. Wipe it. Yeah. Nigga, shut up. Big.
That's what's going on over there, though.
Little baby rolling.
That's what's going on over there, though. That's really the culture, though. Like, you feel me? You in the hood, and it's not like you can walk nowhere or take the bus nowhere.
South projects, which were actually demolished in 2008.
Right.
Young Thug described the slum-like project where he comes from in a Fader interview as nothing but roaches and rats. In fact, Thug has even referred to the area where he grew up as Little Haiti or just Haiti due to its crumbling resemblance to the developing nation of Haiti.
No, I was
Thug even
over
making a
there.
track called Haiti Slang and actually naming one of his own daughters Haiti. But even more
He
significant
funny as hell for that one.
music is nearby Cleveland Avenue, which
Bleeding.
is with Jonesboro Road, and thanks to Thug, over the years has become one of the most famous streets in Atlanta trap music.
Bleeding.
So according to Thug,
Niggas don't know about being on Bleeding. Put on Bleeding and see 2 years, black and white.
Economy. And with all that in mind, it's no surprise that Cleveland Avenue
know what I'm saying? Fuck with my man's
been
Bino.
for several decades. Sometimes referred to as Bleveland Avenue due to its long-running association.
Talking about sometimes. No, that's Bleeding. It's always gonna be Bleeding.
C would be, you know, because they hate Crips so much.
They don't hate
Thug
Crips, bro.
is
They don't hate Crips, bro. It's
associated
just,
with
you
the
feel me?
Bleveland
It's just
Avenue Bloods
Bleeding.
from way back. Hell, if anything, it looks
I don't even
like
think Bloods and Crips be
Young
beefing in
Thug
Atlanta.
was
Like, that's not what's going
because
on.
He's known to throw up so many blood hand signs in quick succession that it might as well be sign language.
Now they would have chit chat. She got rabies. That chit chat they got hood was.
Now, the
Nah.
specific crew of Bleveland
Banging.
Avenue Bloods, who run
Real life banging. I don't even know.
is a
Threw
crew by
up.
the name of Raised on Cleveland,
Oh.
abbreviated to ROC or the Rock Crew.
Okay.
Sometimes
Never heard of that.
stylized as RO5, once again replacing the C because they're Bloods, with other alternative acronyms for ROC being offered by Thug in an early Fader interview, including Rich Off Crime or Ready on Command. Basically, these are some serious...
Never heard of that before.
not to be
Never
played.
heard that,
In fact,
though.
the 2011
Where the hell that come from?
Raised on Cleveland gang saw for the first time part of their operation...
Hell yeah, they stinged y'all last time I raised off crime. I'm gonna look into you, sir. When the Red Dogs is around,
Sting
tripping.
operation on the gangbangers in Cleveland Avenue and the surrounding areas. This operation took 8 alleged members off of the streets,
Tripping.
along with the seizure of 2 cars, $10,000 in cash, 4 guns, and drugs apparently worth 50 racks.
I mean, that's a
Not
bust,
quite
but it
a
ain't the
big
biggest
level
bust in the
operation,
world. Like,
but
y'all,
certainly
you know what I'm saying? It's a
proves
drug
the
bust, though.
criminal
Can't really talk shit
underworld
about it.
Avenue is definitely
$10,000 cash ain't nothing to beat.
attractive. And this is the
Fam.
environment that Young Thug and his team came up around. In fact, old videos of the Rock Crew chilling on their block around 2009 still circulate on YouTube today, showing Young Thug...
Why Thug look just like... Don't Thug look just like Maul right here? Tell me Young Thug don't look just like Young Maul right here, bro. That shit crazy as hell. They need to do a tape together or something. You know what I'm saying? God damn, that's crazy. A nigga look just like Young Maul right there. They be making hard-ass songs together. Free Thug.
By his homies back when he used to go by the name Lil Jeff, showing off his
Jeff?
unusually fashionable hood
My name's
dress and
Jeff.
clowning his homeboys for secretly photographing his unusual white boy swag fits.
King of white swag, right?
Ben had that shit on. Ben had that shit on.
Rocked out right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ben had that shit on.
This is what he doing.
Flea.
He's on his phone, but he's taking pictures of me at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, in a kind
Flea.
of unusual uniting feature, it would appear that the rock crew would all identify themselves by wearing matching Rockefeller jeans.
Y'all ain't shit with the Rock Republic motherfuckers. You hear me, man?
Niggas in Atlanta be funny as hell. They all matching the Rock Republic jeans. Atlanta niggas be so funny, bro.
Anyway,
I will give them credit. They brought that white boy swag to, you feel me, the mainstream. They was the first people to do it.
YL Stunner had a project called Raised on Cleveland. Lil Keed had a whole mixtape.
Yep, Trapped on Cleveland.
Trapped on Cleveland.
Trap on
And there's a
Bleeding.
number of interviews with Young Thug early in his career.
R.I.P.
where he
Keed
discusses
too, man.
Being part of the
Yeah,
rock
R.I.P.
group,
Keed.
describing it as more like a family or even a religion. Now, at a certain point, the rapping guys from Cleveland Ave started referring to themselves as YSL
Right.
rather than the rock crew. Now,
Right.
if you ask the Atlanta police what
Young
YSL
Stoner
stands
Life.
for, they would say Young Slime Life, an official set of the Bloods in Atlanta. But
Right.
if you ask Young Thug, especially on camera, he'll tell you that YSL is his record label, Young Stoner Life.
It has been his record label for a minute, though. He got people signed to it.
Legitimately, as he says, hire hundreds of members of his own family.
Right.
In fact, in a
He paying
syndicated
people.
Complex article titled Inside the Snake Pit, The Rise of Young Thug's YSL Label, Young Thug explains how YSL operates unlike any other label in the music
Let me hear it, let me hear
and is
it.
in fact a genuine family. Now, in this long, rambling, and kind of strange article, we don't get that much of a substantial explanation as to how YSL conducts their operations very differently to any other record label,
Right.
other than the fact that Young Thug seems hell-bent on giving legitimate jobs to his friends and members of his immediate family by the dozens. The article did
Oh,
go
bro,
on
you try to get him
explain
off the
that after
streets.
2014
I
single
would
Stoner
too.
picked up steam in the industry. Young Thug got on the radar of big-time rap label 300. Now, at a certain point, talk of Thug getting his own record label came about, and weirdly, when it came to setting up his label, one of the only questions Thug really had for senior decision makers was, how many people have you made $1 million?
Oh, bro.
Thug would actually go
That's
on
why
to say that
Thug, because Thug, the whole thing was, now he might have not goddamn fixed the projects up and did all this, you know what I'm saying, got niggas to stop being in that street shit 110%. But at least he can say he tried. He tried to make some people some money. He made some people some millionaires. He did some good for the community. You feel what I'm saying? That's what really mattered most. That's why I need to free Thug, bro. Like, I know he probably did something, you feel me, in his life, but he changed, man. People can change for the better, man. Free Thug.
that he wanted to use his YSL label as a vehicle to make all of his friends and family millionaires. So he went on to sign his day one friends Gunna and Lil Duke. Later on with the
Gunna won his day one friend.
Got It and Yak Gotti
Get it
joined
together,
the
man.
label, along with a number of other
Get it
signees
together,
who
man.
aren't really that relevant yet. Now that article goes on to repeatedly describe YSL
Bro, learn
as
about
a
Troop.
family,
R.I.P.
and most
Troop.
importantly, going on to suggest that at this point, they don't engage in any extracurricular activities. Now to me, this would suggest that the YSL movement represented Young Thug's genuine efforts to create a legitimate business,
Oh, bro.
putting on all of
He
the
was just
people
trying to put his
who
people
grew up
on.
with, taking
You
them
gotta
away
respect
from the rest
that.
of the streets or crime for good.
That's
With
real.
Thug using the enterprise to provide as many opportunities for those under his wing as he possibly could.
Right.
Apparently YSL has a massive compound in LA called the Snake Pit, with multiple studios where YSL artists can pull up and record at any time. So YSL is a family, not dissimilar to how Thug kind of described the rock crew as a family or religion back in 2013. It's a really good thing that Thug's doing for his people, but again, the
For
question
sure.
still
Doing
remains,
great things for
what
his
makes
people.
YSL so special? Why does YSL stand out? Well, actually,
Because
the
they
thing
got
that
them
seems
good
to make
artists.
YSL
Key,
such a
Gunna,
standout active
Thug,
hip-hop
even
over
Duke
the
decent.
past
Got
years
it decent,
is really
like.
how they pioneered the use of certain
Parlay
gangster
decent
logos
too.
in their
Shit.
music.
She can drop some
Because
more
if you know
music.
Young
Drop
Thug
some,
and
you know
his
what I'm
songs,
saying?
you probably know
The singles you
Slime.
got,
One
with
of
the
the most
features you
popular
got with Thug and
catchphrases that
Gunna.
Young Thug and his YSL movement are known for saying is slime. This is the word that Young Thug
Slat.
popularized in a lot of his songs.
Slime, love
Which
it
can
all
mean your
times.
friend, for example, you know, that's my friend, that's my slime. But the word slime can also mean a member of the Bloods. It can also
Or
mean
you feel what I'm
slimy
saying?
and untrustworthy.
Right,
like
you got
saying.
slimed
And
out.
while you're there, slime can also be used interchangeably to mean kill or hurt. For example, we have to slime the ops down. Now, the use of the phrase slime is traditional blood gang lingo, originally associated with Vado and the New York Bloods, but Vado wasn't
Who the hell
first
is Vado?
to use it. In fact, the likes of Noriega had been using it on tracks since 2002, including the intro track
Really?
Hit Me Slime from his God's Favorite album, where we even hear Queensbridge legend Nas calling Nori Slime too. So,
I ain't
being
never
a
heard
Blood,
that shit. I
straight
ain't
out
even
of
know Nori
Cleveland
was rapping like
the
that.
word slime was a
He was on some
powerful
gang
part of
shit.
Young
I ain't
Thug's
know he was on no gang
early
shit.
age. But Young Thug seemed to be the first person, at least in the modern music industry, to make this slime blood lingo a big part of his persona. In
Okay.
fact, if you know Young Thug's catalogue well, you'll know that the majority of the imagery and artwork that surrounds his music is all slime and snake themed.
Hell
Thug
yeah,
would
we all
actually
know
later
that.
go on to tell
I'm
Sway
saying,
in an
slime season,
interview
slime
that he
green.
felt he found the secret formula when he realized that he was the first rapper to popularize the use of the phrase slime.
No, slime is like, it's like, I never seen no one in the rap game that really named themselves or been so-called slime.
Now, Thug explained to Sway that the meaning of the phrase slime was to mean untrustworthy.
Xing out. It's like, okay, you and me best friends. Me and you hit a lick. we get 20,000. I cuff 10,000 and be like, it's only 10. You know, just like slimy.
Oh, slimy.
Right.
Slimy.
Right.
He also enthusiastically denied it being a gang term.
So that's not a gang term or nothing.
Nah.
No?
A gang?
Gang. G-A-N-G. Yeah, gang.
No.
No, okay. I'm just
The thing is, there's not.
They smart though. He ain't gonna admit that in no damn interview now. Sway on the morning.
Amongst the YSL crew.
Hell
Lil
no.
Gotti defined Slime as another name for the YSL crew themselves.
Slime, YSL. You know, slime, I'm stone like, you know, successful like, you know what I'm saying? Folks be saying, folks on me, be YSL like, they slime like.
But Gotti also denied Slime was a gang, once again echoing Thug's earlier comments.
Right.
The YSL
Cause Got It ain't stupid. He ain't gonna tell you there's no gang on camera. Got It ain't stupid. Even when he was on perks, he wasn't stupid now.
Not no gang, none of it. It's family.
But anyway, the phrase
Been saying
Slime
it's a
found
family.
its way into numerous early big songs of Thug's, and in some cases entire songs being based around the phrase, like the track Slime Shit, featuring YSL affiliates Pee Wee Roscoe, Lil Duke, and Yak Gotti. But as well as Slime,
Pee
there's
Wee.
another catchphrase that the YSL crew made popular and has since made its way all the way around the world. And that one is SLAT.
Slat.
Apparently
Slime
been
love at
described
all
as an
times.
acronym for Slime Love All the Time.
Told
a
you.
catchphrase that has been used regularly as an ad-lib amongst Young Thug, YSL rappers, and even beyond. At a certain point, the Slat ad-lib became so popular, you can catch any number of famous rappers from Roddy Ricch,
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert, to YNW Melly using
Yeah.
the song, which to me is just
You know what I'm
more
saying?
proof
That's
of
why
how
Thug is the
powerful
culture.
Young Thug and the
He is the
YSL
culture.
Slime
He is the
has
wave. You feel me?
become in modern rap culture. But
Free
what does
Thug,
Slat even
man.
mean? Well, Lil Gotti explained that Slat was actually a slime greeting and farewell, like hello and goodbye.
Slat, that's a
Slat.
greetings or, you know what I'm saying, a farewell, like leaving, you know what I'm saying, Slat.
And I tell you what, at a certain point,
I'ma see
some
you, Slat.
comments about YSL being
Get up with your
religion
Slat.
really started
You know,
to
shit
ring
like
true,
that.
Because in one of the most cult-like practices of the YSL crew, apparently, upon joining the label, all signees are required to receive a Slat tattoo on their nose-wiping finger.
Seriously?
Because we can't forget that other catchphrase.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. That's crazy, bro. I didn't know that.
Wipe his nose.
I didn't know that.
Slime-affiliated term associated
I didn't know
with
that.
killing.
I didn't know that.
Indeed,
They
had to
kind
wipe
of
that off
when they
his
did
nose.
that.
A
They
phrase
kind of
which
fucked
can
up
be
with
heard as
that.
early as 2014 on the Metro Thuggin' track, The Blanguage.
That was kinda
So
stupid,
anyway,
though, right?
that's
Like, you
the
shouldn't have made
YSL
everybody get a
crew.
Slat
Their complex
tattoo.
background, history,
On their
and
finger,
language.
so it's like,
So I
nah,
hope you can
bro.
fully understand
That
and
wasn't
appreciate
smart
where
thing.
Young Thug and his YSL crew are coming from. As Thug said, YSL is more like a family than a record label.
Right.
Problem is, as members of the family grow up and make that transition from the streets into the legitimate music industry, unfortunately, those street beefs can still come back to haunt them.
Yeah, they
In
come
this
back to
case,
haunt
the
them.
young men coming out of Cleveland Avenue have apparently had a long-running and bitter feud with another group of young guys from a nearby area that goes by the name of Summerhill.
Alright, for sure, for sure. I heard Summerhill, you know what I'm saying? Ray from Summerhill. I remember that album. He got some good ass songs on them albums. That's what I'm saying. They gotta free these niggas and just, man, free these niggas and make them get along, bro. Like, there's gotta be a way we can make these niggas get along or something, bro. Cause if they just rap together, you know how raw that shit'd be? Like, do you know if Thug and Lucci and YFN and YSL came together and made a joint tape, you know how raw that shit would be? Like, I don't know, man. But we're finna have a part 2 of this, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a lot of info we gotta soak in. So we're gonna soak in this first batch, and we're gonna go to that second batch on Fun on Grab.